Papua New Guinea occupies the eastern part of the world's third largest island, Papua. Because its terrain is marked by imposing mountains and extremely rugged territory, different population groups developed in virtual isolation. Each group developed its own language, more than 700 of it, and its own tribal culture, a development that gives Papua New Guinea one of the world's most diverse and fascinating cultural landscape, expressed in ways the country's landscape have been shaped over the generations, and its people's woodcarving, storytelling, song, dance, and body decoration.
from Port Moresby on our way to beautiful Kumgi of Paradise. We have the religious fathers and sisters, and we have the parishioners from Gundiawa Diocese. We also have many parishioners who have come to welcome the Cardinal, different groups, and all Bosconians. In the name of Don Bosco Technical College, let us be proud to express our culture, and let us stand united as one people, one nation, and God bless Papua New Guinea. In the name of the Lord, I welcome you all of you to this program. Thank you and God bless.
I'm so glad to see all the students coming in various colors, and they've been practicing all their efforts and hard work. You are all going to demonstrate today, and we are all proud of you. You are the future leaders of tomorrow, and it's important that this occasion today will be a memorable one, and for you to remember the rest of your lives that culture has brought us together in peace and unite all the various parts of Papua New Guinea together today.
I'm sure you'll enjoy this day, and this will be a memory that will never be erased with time and space. It will last in your mind forever and ever.
Long witnessing this, all people are here yet. One time, all students long all Narapala provinces, and only come one time culture belong all come na all no culture is the place. No because when presenting me can talk all same. You may grow inside of culture. Long time you may come up long all family below you me, long all papa, mama. Only bring him you me come and talk what them passing below place below you me, or culture passing below you me. Now long time you may go long, anyway you may go even throughout the world. There's a lot passing by you may not lose him. It's not inside below you me. So we can talk about culture is inbuilt inside below life below you me. The long time alias we got chance long show him this blood. You may hamas long bung na show him this long because you may look him some long time God give him bless him long culture below you me in below you me that's all. Blong give him honor na praise him glory long him. Now long this long passing the time we long show him also blessing long him long one culture. You must show him by it making you me ipung one time lo passing lo respect passing blong bung him good plawak bung one time na passing blong you must stop one time also one people long country play you must talk behind long national anthem na long desla you must call him behind you must talk also Papua New Guinea and me one people one nation na God can bless him you me. And this is a big plot talk. So all program also we make him. This is he walk long bungin yumi long this la ting. Na he walk make him yumi ting na try and build him. Pass a life below yumi. Inside long school, inside long place below yumi, inside long church. Na long this la walk also you build him nation below yumi. Papua New Guinea. Simple province with the black feathers flying high.
working group lang, okay, Paris? After lang on Southern Highlands Province. Thank you, Alkerama. Ipla, ya. Thank you,
Okay, come on, Sam. Already hit the level and
With little infrastructure outside the main areas, getting around Papua New Guinea can be tough. But Papua New Guineans themselves are wonderfully welcoming people who will go to great lengths to accommodate strangers. Simbu is a small mountainous province situated in the heart of Papua New Guinea highlands. With 31 people per square kilometre, it is the second most densely populated province in the country. Due to overcrowding and a lack of educational and economic opportunities, many young people born in Simbu eventually move out of the province to find their way into the town centres of other provinces. But because many of them do not possess sufficient skills for urban employment, they easily fall into exploitation and law and order problems. Confronted with this reality, Bishop William Kutz, SVD of Kundiawa Diocese, approached the Salesians as early as 1986 with a request that they establish a training centre to educate and provide life skills to the growing number of school leavers. Meanwhile, the member of Kerawagi, Mr. John Cam, had joined Bishop Kutz in keeping the cause of Simbu alive. By early 1994, Father David Benaventura and Brother Raman de la Cruz were sent to Simbu to find an ideal site to set up a possible Salesian presence. Among the various sites proposed were the Catholic mission stations of Dirima, South Simbu, and Siure Kerawagi district, a property adjacent to Kondiu Secondary School, the then Simbu Coffee Society at Varasimbu to the east of Kundiawa, the Kundiawa Technical School and the abandoned DPI station at Kumgi. By mid-1994, the DPI station at Kumgi was proposed as the ideal site for a possible Salesian presence, which was spacious, 18 hectares, where water supply would not be a problem, and was along the National Road. Once this was decided, preparations for the takeover were made. On April 24, 1995, the official groundbreaking of the new centre materialized. Constructions immediately followed. The late Father Joseph Savina was asked to supervise the work with some of the Salesians, and by February 1996, the training centre opened its doors to its first intake of trainees in the woodworking trade. The garage of the residence served as its first workshop. The following year, 1997, a group of auto mechanic trainees joined the woodworkers, the former doing their workshop practice under the teacher's flat, which was just constructed. With the coming of more Salesians to form a community, the late Father Joseph Savina was installed as the first rector of Don Bosco Kumgi on May 16, 1997. The same year, the Technical Training Centre was officially named Don Bosco Institute of Technology. School year 1998 saw the first batch of electrical trainees among the 154 trainees, and by November 1998, the first graduation was held. 12 woodworkers completed their training and were all immediately employed after graduation. And by 1999, the first batch of machine fitting trainees joined the woodworkers, auto mechanics, and electricians. On 27 May 1999, the ambassador of France to Papua New Guinea, His Excellency Pierre Legas, and the representative of the European Union, Mr. Jean Carlos Rey, were the guests of honor at the turnover of 2 classroom wings and 2 workshop buildings sponsored by their respective governments. Father Francesco Panfilo, the Delegate Superior of Papua New Guinea, received the symbolic keys of the buildings on behalf of the Salesians. Constructions on the ABR, library, classroom building, donated by the government of France, also commenced that year. The second batch of graduates, 7 carpenters and 21 auto mechanics, received their certificates on 24th November 1999 after completing 3 years in training. The school year 2000 saw another trade being offered, office administration for girls. On the 21st of November 2000, the school celebrated the 3rd graduation ceremony with 11 carpenters, 14 auto mechanics, and the first 22 electrical trade graduates. The school year 2001 saw the completion of the trades from level 1 to 3, with the exceptions of girls' trade, which was only until level 2. From then on, all the trades followed only a 2-year program. This year marked the first graduation in all trades of the 2-year program. As of school year 2002, the school was better known as Don Bosco Tech Kumgi, DBTK. This year too marked the last graduation of students in the 3-year cycle. From 2012, the graduates were awarded the National Certificate Level 2. On 16 February 2015, the status of DBTK was raised to Don Bosco Simbu Technical College, hereafter known as DBSTC. In the same year, Diploma in Business Studies, Accounting, and Welding Technology were added to the existing trades. In 2016, Diploma in Business Studies, Accounting, and Diploma in Business Studies, Computing were added to the existing trades. In 2017, National Diploma, a 3-year program in auto mechanics, electrical technology, and maintenance, fitting, and machining were added to the existing trade. In the Business Studies, Diploma in Management is also added to the existing programs. Also this year, DBSTC opened its doors for higher education studies in affiliation with DBTI, Port Moresby. A nation's culture resides in the hearts and in the souls of its people. So is the case with Papua New Guinea. And Don Bosco is ever present with the youth of Papua New Guinea, and all for the greater glory of God.